If you're still falling back to your back to finish your arm bars, stop it. Okay, is this you? You'd fall back like this. There are several reasons why you should not fall back to finish your armbar. The first one is because it lends towards the possibility of the other person being able to escape. They can use the momentum of you falling backwards to help them prop up at the same time. And that'll look like this. And I just roll up with her falling back momentum, and now I'm up into a stack. Okay, this is falling back. When your opponent goes to fall back, how you can use that to go right into a running man escape. Okay, the next reason that you don't want to fall back to finish an armbar and not train it this way is because let's say that you're in a fight with somebody who's attacked you on the street and you go to armbar them. You lay back to your back, and then somebody jumps in. No, that's my friend. Don't hurt Fred. And beat the crap out of you while you're laying on the ground. If there is a potential additional opponent that can come after you when they see that you're arm barring their friend, then getting up is easier. That'll look like this. So if I take the arm bar from right here and I needed to get up from being upright on top of somebody, well, my foot can just touch down on the mat, and then I come up onto my feet, and I can address whoever comes up after me. And the last reason why you don't want to fall back from a mounted arm bar is because you're fundamentally going in the wrong direction. Right now, you're in mount, you're above the other person. When you go to arm bar them, go ahead. If you fall backwards to finish your arm bar, you've gone from your body weight being above them to now your body weight is on the same plane on the ground as them. So fundamentally, this is incorrect. You were above them in mount and you have gone to a worse position. So if you can finish your armbar, great. But if they use your momentum of you falling back and escape, then you've just given up top position, and now the other person has a chance to come up and go to top position for themselves. This is how you should train your armbar from mount. So from here, if you pressure the neck with either the gi or a no gi, you can just put the blade of your forearm and push into their neck and make their hands come up and defend their neck. That lifts the position of the elbows. Even if the elbow stays close to the rib, if the elbow's up off the ground as compared to on the ground, then it becomes easy to do this next thing. From here, once the elbow comes up, you're gonna post your hand to the mat, and you wanna control the head so the head can't go away from you anymore. From there, you should be able to sprawl your hip and your thigh underneath the elbow, which has gone in the upwards position here. Instead of down, it's up a little bit to lift and block the elbow on the neck. So now when Kelly sprawls and moves the knee upwards towards the top of the head, you can beat the arm with your hip and your thigh. From here, she's got to change her arms. One arm is going to post in this direction, and the other arm is going to hook my arm that she's going to be attacking. And so right now, she's keeping her body weight above me. She's sitting, the weight of her hip is on my rib cage. So you can tell how the sound of my voice is very comfortable and not strained. It's because the rib cage is a solid structure made of bone, and that's completely supporting the weight of her body right now. If she would shift her hips, the weight of her hips to below the bottom rib cage and sit on the belly or underneath the ribs into the diaphragm, then you can start to hear strain in my voice. So Kelly, try to put maximum strain in my voice with your hip and into the diaphragm, concentrating as much weight into the belly and diaphragm as you can, and you can hear the strain. This is very good. So let's say the person is strong and they're not gonna give up the armbar easily. If you stay in this position, you're cooking them. You're stopping them from being able to take full breaths. You're stopping them from being able to breathe fully inwards and fuel their body with more oxygen to continue the fight. So you want to be making them as uncomfortable as possible and depriving them from as much breath as possible. So Kelly, you hear how I'm clear right now? You're going too low. You're too low on the belly. You need to get up into the diaphragm. Yes. So you don't want to go too low, too much to the belly button, and you don't want to be on the rib cage. But if you can get right up underneath the rib cage on the front, in the middle, in the front, and then the middle, yeah. So right now, Kelly, you're a little bit off the center line, right on the center line with your hip. Right there. You feel how I'm putting the heaviest part of your hip onto the diaphragm? Mm-hmm. Good. So here you can cook them. Here you can finish your arm bar. The other thing you could do is as you bring the knee in right here, a lot of people make the mistake of just lifting their foot up and going over the top. That's being very nice to your training partners. You should be able to take your kneecap and your shin and dig the jawline out along the neck. All right, and then whenever you want, you can put shin pressure on the neck and just put your weight into your shin. You should be able to get a whole tap from this if you sit on somebody's neck hard enough. So I press, I get them to lift their elbow up. Kelly's elbow's already up, so I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna sprawl and slide my knee up to the top right here. At this point, I'm gonna collect the arms, and I'm gonna slide my weight over to this side. Now from here, when I bring the knee across the neck, what I can do is I can intentionally put all of the weight right into the neck. Like what I'm trying to do is cut the neck off. I want to use the shin and the weight of my hip to directly attack the neck, and the goal is to get the tap from the pressure on the neck. No armbar, no me sitting. All my weight's on my hand right now. I'm putting as little weight on Kelly as possible until I want to go right into the neck, and then I just transfer all of that weight right into the shin, right onto the neck. You got an armbar now? Tap, okay.